Hi, everyone, and welcome to It's Not Friday. It's definitely not Friday, so this is not the Friday webcast, but this will be your weekend webcast going into the wonderful weekend and seeing what you guys have in store. I think we're going out until maybe Wednesday of next week. So I'm going to use the daily guidance from the Angels Oracle cards to do your Saturday morning meditation and the message that you might need to hear this morning. So, I know it's a little off the beaten path for me. It's usually Friday or weekly, but today it's the morning meditation. Okay, so let's see what your first card is. Ask. Okay, let me read the card to you. It says, ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by more universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. So what it's saying is that right now, you may be not really asking for divine help or your spirit guides or the people on the other side for help in the matters that you really need them to. So it's saying that in order for them to kind of come and help you with guidance on your situation, you need to pray and ask for the assistance. So have you been doing that? Have you been connecting with your loved ones on the other side? Have you been connecting to spirit and asking for the insight of what you need to do or what your next steps need to be? Because they can't go to work on your behalf unless you do call them in and ask. So that's going to be really important. Okay, the next card, cleanse and detoxify, which means to me that you need to be very, very cautious and careful about what you're putting into your body. How is it reacting? Are you drinking too much caffeine? Are you eating the wrong foods? Are you just kind of busy and not really being mindful about the things that you're putting into your body? Cleanse and detoxify, which means it's probably time. A lot of you are probably dehydrated at this point because of the change in season, not drinking enough water. How is your exercise coming? How is your spiritual practice coming? Really important. So we have ask, which means ask for divine help in the matter, but it's also saying that, at this point in time, everything's not about mental processes, wondering how you're going to make things work, wondering how you're going to move forward. It's saying ask and we'll work on your behalf, but it's asking you to do your part by cleansing and detoxifying your body, which is also your vessel, which is also your instrument to kind of connect with the other side and receive the divine guidance. So if your body is toxic, you cannot hear the messages that your angels and guides and people on the other side are trying to get to you. So the whole purpose of cleansing and detoxifying is to make yourself an instrument to raise your consciousness and to bring in that divine connection so you feel centered and you can kind of use your body as a compass to kind of lead you in the right direction. This is the best message of the day, okay? I know this retrograde has been awful for a lot of you. There's been a lot of people with health issues, medical issues, a lot of different things, arguments, misunderstandings. Know that everything is going to pass through and work out. And here's the card that I always look at whenever I do my own morning meditations that lets me know that everything's going to be okay. So it's backwards, but there's nothing to worry about, okay? So anything that you are struggling with this morning, anything that you are struggling with or pondering and you're thinking that your perception is like the absolute worst case scenario, it's telling you, first of all, look at the order the cards are in. Ask for guidance. Cleanse and detoxify the channel. There's nothing to worry about. Okay? So that's telling me that, number one, you're not asking. Number two, you're really not taking care of yourself and your body so that you can hear your guidance. And number three, all the things, when we have mental energy that's out of balance, our perception of things tends to shift. And we tend to start to see the world and people from a totally different angle, and the angle of fear, the angle of, what are these things going to do to me? But it's saying here that if we do those two things, if we clear the physical, we ask for guidance, really at the heart of the matter, whatever you're struggling with today, the message is there's nothing to worry about. So hold on to that and have a good rest of your weekend. Don't process anything. Just let it flow and let it go. All right. Well, I hope to see you guys actually November 1st at Bucks County Playhouse for our Ghost Tour and Rocky Horror Show. That is a combination worth waiting for. So if you need to know more about that event, just go to Bucks County Playhouse Theater, which is bcptheater.org. And today at 3 o'clock, if you are in the Princeton area, South Jersey, tune into Intuitate Radio, 3 p.m. Our sponsor, Dr. Michael Ruff of SouthJerseySmiles.com, is coming on to talk about exactly what holistic dentistry is and how toxic. So cleanse and detoxify. Here, we're going along with the message of the day. How toxic your mercury fillings are and how it's very important for you to use holistic dentistry for your overall health. So listen to the show today at 3 o'clock. If you're not in the Princeton area, New Jersey area, you can always go online at 920thevoice.com and do a live stream or a podcast. Okay, so there's really no excuse to not listen today. Also, subscribe to these videos on YouTube so that you can get them in your inbox whenever you so desire to watch them. And so you can get them on the days that they come out, because when I do the readings, it's usually for that day and going forward in time. So you want to get them and you want to listen to them, because usually it's a timing thing of when you're supposed to receive the information. So I'm very excited to be connecting with you guys on a actual morning during a weekend rather than a night on a Friday or a weekday. So again, timing is critical and crucial, and I guess this message was supposed to be going out to some of you this morning. All right, well, I'm off to do my thing. I hope you guys are off to do yours. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week. Take care.